Hey, what's up guys? Brad here at Titan Strength. I want to give you guys a quick coaching tip on the one-arm dumbbell push press. Now with this small tweak in your technique, I believe that it will allow your athletes and clients to use much heavier weight, and it will also put you in a much more stable and safe position. So I want to show you first what I've seen happen with athletes or clients in the past. Then I want to show you how we can correct that technique. So when you set up for the push press, or what I've seen in the past, is when the athlete or client is holding the dumbbell on the shoulder, they either have the dumbbell sitting actually in front of the shoulder, or they have it almost sitting off the back here. So when you go to use your leg drive, let's just say the dumbbell is in the front of the shoulder. When you go to dip and use your leg drive, this dumbbell is going to actually slide down the front of your shoulder, and that's not going to allow you to really use all of your leg drive. So when you go to dip, the dumbbell may dip as well, which will make the movement much harder and you won't be using as much leg drive as you could. Same thing if the dumbbell is sitting off the back of your shoulder. When you go to dip, this dumbbell dips as well. So this is what it looks like. You'll dip, the dumbbell moves, then the athlete or client tries to actually throw the weight, okay? When you press this, you don't want to think about throwing it here. You want it to be a nice tight dip, and boom, straight up. You don't want to throw the weight. So like I said, when you're holding that dumbbell, you want to make sure it's not sitting in front of the shoulder, or you want to make sure it's not sliding off the back either. All right, so here's the best way to hold the dumbbell for the push press. So when you pick that bell up, you want to make sure you have either the plates, if you're using the old school dumbbells here, or if you have the hexagon, you want the head of the dumbbell sitting on top of your shoulder, right here. Okay, so the dumbbell is on the shoulder, your elbow is nice and tight, and you're almost trying to shrug up and push up nice and high. So what this does is this makes the dumbbell a lot more stable on your shoulder. So when you go to dip, if you're shrugging up and pulling that elbow up high, you're not going to have any movement in that shoulder, okay? So if you do that correctly, you can use all of your leg drive. Okay, so the dumbbell is up top. Now when I go to dip my hips, I'm going to slide the hip back and then pop straight up. Dip, boom, down. Dumbbell is back on the shoulder, not in the front here, or sitting off the back. Okay? Another catch, when that dumbbell is sitting in front of the shoulder, when you go to dip your hips, you're going to tend to get up on your toes, and you won't be using your hips as much as you could. So if the dumbbell is sitting here, if I dip, I'm going to kind of almost dip on my toes and then try to push. Okay, that's the last thing you want to do. You want to use your hips. You put the dumbbell on top, slide back, and then go. Okay, so make that small adjustment. Take the dumbbell from the front, or if it's sitting off the back of your shoulder, and make sure that dumbbell is right on the shoulder. And you're almost trying to shrug up and almost lock that lat in nice and tight here, okay? You got your opposite hand clenched to create tension, which is more stability, so you're a lot more stable and rigid to press the weight. Get nice and tight, slide your hip back, and then pop. Back down, right on top of the shoulder, nice and tense, boom, boom. Back on the shoulder, okay? So try that small tweak in the technique of the one-arm dumbbell push press, and shoot me a comment and let me know if it allowed your clients or athletes to use more weight, or if they even felt more comfortable doing it. All right, so have a good day, and I hope that helps.